Whenever you decide to be more authentic with yourself and you stop showing up the way that you used to show up and think, like, say if you notice something about yourself, you do this repeatedly, you catch yourself in a pattern, something you don't like, right? And you stop doing that around certain people, you stop being that person to them. They'll be like, well, hey, what happened? I noticed you used to be like this and you don't do that no more, you don't say this no more. And feel free to give yourself grace and to let them know I'm changing. I don't know why I ever did that to begin with, right? And don't be afraid to say that and stand on that. But when you're doing it, you have to be ready for people to resist that change, and you will resist it as well. But it'll feel right. This is what I'm saying. Once you start to change and you're being your true self, it feels right, and you don't give a fuck how it looks to anybody else. You don't care how people view you being the real you, right? And if that means you're losing so-called friends, you're not losing friends. You're losing people who never really liked the real you anyways, because they liked the version of you when you were showing up as something that wasn't you. You have to be prepared for people to not understand it, to not accept it, to not be okay with it, to talk about it, to have their own opinion of how you grow. To be honest, even if you don't change and you stay the same, people are going to have an opinion about you one way or another. Everybody has an opinion about people. People say they're not judgmental. Everybody is judgy. I don't care what nobody says. I'm just aware of it, and I know I'm judgmental, but I also know how to draw that out and say that that's Jeff just seeing it on a human level and see it from a different perspective, and give people more empathy than people give me a lot of times. But that's okay. What I'm saying is, you got to be so comfortable in being you that nobody's absence or presence can affect you being you. You're solid in you either way, whether somebody comes or goes. The only thing people can do is add to who you are. They can't subtract who you are. Whenever you know who you are and you show up as that true you, people's opinions, all this doesn't matter. You don't live for their validation. You don't live for people to confirm you are who you are. You already know who you are. You're just being you, showing up as you, whatever that looks like, right? And this is something I've dealt with, imposter syndrome, a long time, my whole life, because I've constantly tried to be a people pleaser and make everybody else happy. And when you have so many people around you, that looks like a lot of different things. You're wearing a lot of different masks and showing up a lot of different ways. And in a way, it's good because I'm able to get along with everybody. But as long as I'm showing up as my true self and not who I want these people to show me up, or to see me show up as, is what I'm trying to say. But be comfortable being you, because there's only one you. If you're doing anything other than being you, it's like telling God you made a mistake and you're not I'm not the person that you made me to be. I'm supposed to be something other than what you made me to be. Now, it's okay to improve and grow and to change what you are and who you are and how you see yourself, but don't go against who you truly are. Don't sacrifice yourself for somebody else. Stay blessed.